live my last years, my last days. So say goodbye to coffins, man. It ain't gonna be no more coffins, man. We ain't gonna have to. That old traditional shit is out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? They got organic burial pods now that will turn your body into a tree after you die, y'all. So now, instead of just getting into a coffin and letting them put you in the ground, they could put you into a big pocket, look like a potato, your body, and you're gonna go inside the ground and you're gonna grow into a big ass tree. So now I could be a part of natural earth. What you think about that, man? What you think, Kimmy? You see, you be like, that's gangster camp right there, this big ass tree in front of my house. Would you rather be a tree or would you rather be sitting in somebody's funeral?
No, I don't want to be in a coffin. I've considered being cremated, but once I found out that I might be in a box with everybody's ashes, I changed my mind. So, I mean, I like the idea of being a tree. The only problem with that is, as beautiful as it is, society doesn't care about trees and they cut them down to build homes and buildings. So,
But
it would be nice.
you
Put
have
me in the
you have
forest.
to put it in a right spot. You can put it in front of your house.
Yeah. What people still are funny. I would not do that. See, if you do that on like land, that's that where it would be. I wouldn't put myself in the city. I don't want to be buried in front of my house, and one day my family could possibly lose this house, and I'm sitting here by myself as a planted tree. No, I mean I would rather be like in a forest. Put me somewhere close by water or something like that. But I mean, I think it's
They
nice.
take down forests all
They
the
say
time.
that's what I'm saying. That's a tree.
You have to. You
It's
want
a
to,
beautiful thing. I think it's really nice because I've seen people. I didn't know they were putting the full body.
or maybe they might have a burial site with just all these trees is in a location like a like where they like a funeral, like how they do the coffins, but it's nothing but trees.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't have any hope in humanity being human at all. I don't. I think nature will always be nature. That's why, the idea of being cremated didn't scare me. I didn't know they were putting full bodies like in something like this. I did see some to where you have the ashes and they make the pods that you can create and put them inside, and it grows the tree. So I know the full body was in there.
Full body.
Yeah,
put me in there.
I mean, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. it won't. It is, but
tree can start going. You be like, oh shit! The tree look like me.
I said there's gonna be a lot of deformed trees around here, just like they was deformed human beings. You get to really see the tree. Yep. It's gonna be a lot of deformed fucking trees.
She said they spirit gonna come out in the tree. Mm-hmm. The tree gonna grow lopsided.
It's gonna be fucking fun. Mm-hmm. Every time you come to visit, you gonna know exactly who the fuck that is.
You like that motherfucker look like
growing wild. Branches is everywhere. Leaves all over the ground.
Like that tree look retarded.
Mm-mm.
Why
branches don't grow straight?
Why that tree don't ever got no color to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, I think it's a nice thing to do. You come from the earth.
So this is what they saying, man. They say goodbye to traditional coffins and embrace a greener future with organic burial pods designed to transform your body into a tree after death. The left inside is an image, offers the conceptual illustration of a body graphable pod enveloped human body, created from materials like cornstarch and coconut fiber, which decompose to nourish the plant sapling. The right side depicts a real-life version featuring two individuals beside a large egg-shaped pod from which small trees, such as oak or maple sprouts, developed by companies like Casula Mundi. This eco-friendly alternative reduces the environment impact and conventional burials, which uses 1.6 million tons of concrete annually in the U.S. alone, while promoting carbon, what that's that word, secretion.
I can't see.
Through still emerging legal in some regions like Italy, but limited in the U.S. It's gaining traction through the challenges like land use, decomposition rated under varied soil conditions warrant further study. So people trying to get used to this. They saying this is going to take over. They going to say people. They say people is looking to go more greener.
But I feel that though, because as opposed to putting, I mean, you're part. Like I said, I feel like you're a part of nature, right? As opposed to creating, a burial and putting a box, building these beautiful coffins, because detail goes into these coffins, wood grain, gold, all of this stuff, and then you put it down into the dirt, and now it's down inside forever. The idea of just being a tree is that it kind of lives on a little different to me than a headstone. Different. Because people have we've seen where they've had to close funeral homes and things. Floods, or after a certain amount of years, people, what do you get dug? If you're not paying, you have to dug up, people lose their headstone, all types of stupid stuff that has nothing to do with the loss of the person.
They always make room for another body.
So what's wrong with being a tree and just resetting back to its original state? It's so much that goes into a burial cosmetically, from the funeral.
Well, T-Pain said now these young YNs gonna be chopping down trees
because they have no respect. They have no respect. But remember, the root still exists. The root still exists. You have to come back every time chopping down a motherfucking tree.
That's crazy. I
just seen a thing on TV, and I didn't get too deep into the story because it was just too much for me. This family was crying because